Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Paper Mario 1000 Years Old. I am Levy the Amish Man, the Amish Gamer. In the last part, we saw Bowser's interlude, how he had no fun, and pretty much discovered the location of the new Crystal Star. But, right now, I'm actually going the other direction. I'm not going to the harbor, even though I said last time I clearly was going to the harbor. But first, I'm going down. Right here. For Dazzle and other things. What do you have that I can use? Let's see. The only one that they have that I could use is either Item Hog or Heart Finder. But to be honest, I'll take Item Hog. And I think the rest I could get these, but I don't really need them. Yeah, I changed my mind. Yeah, I'm lame. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Also, a secret underground area. Star piece! You randomly get star pieces here. And sometimes they're clearly in the open. Sometimes they're not. Anyways, badge. That's actually a decent badge to get, but I don't really use them. Why? Because those badges tend to suck. It doesn't seem to open. What's over here? Oh, that's where that goes. Oh, so it goes straight to the west side. Yep. It is clear. It goes to the west side. No! Damn it. Anyways. Heading over here. There's nothing over here. However, there is something in here. Yep. Starpiece! And that's about it, I assume. I'm guessing there was something with Flurry. I don't know. Nope. Nothing over here, even though it went through. Anyways. And here's the item shop. This item shop is pretty good, but there's one problem. 200 for an altar shroom. And gold bars. 350 for 3 of them. 110 for other one. That's the dumbest thing ever. And I saw something over there. Just didn't know what it was. And now that we've discovered that, we're heading back all the way to the harbor. And I can taste the soup that I had earlier. Clam chowder is like one of the good soups I've ever eaten. Anyways, enough about clam chowder, because I might get some people hungry with clam chowder. I'm going to go straight down to the harbor. Why? Because they said that you could find information about it. So, I'm going to talk to this one. Yellow Key? The Cursed Island. Don't go to that place, so... Okay, so supposedly that place is cursed. It's up to you. An encyclopedia. Oh, Yellow Key. Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a cuss from the Pirate King. Really? Okay, Flavo. Or Flavio. Whoever Flavio is has a nice ship. Nice ship, I can tell him that right now. Did I talk to you already? An awful place. So, supposedly, that place is cursed. Don't know why it's cursed, but we'll find out eventually. And let's go to the pub. Because the pub usually has some good information. And there's Luigi. With the Buzzy Beetle with a torque wrench on it. I don't know how, and... Who are you? best friend 3 times of blah, whatever. Back to you. And what do you want, huh? Oh, who, me, you ask about? Ah, I am called Flavio. I am, how you say, a trader. The richest man in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that the man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more, huh? What is missing from my life? This tears me at the inside. I must know. What do I lack? I think romance. Romance, you say, huh? I suppose one does need a bit of romance in life. What other sweet, delicate fruits can make so much wonderful pasta sauces? Ah, no, foolish Flavio. Not romance, you idiot. What I need is romance. Wait, hold the horses. That's it. Now that I'm thinking of it, I thought you the treasure Cortez, the pirate king. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for a pirate treasure. Why, that is shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Do you not know the tale? The pirate king's treasure hidden on Keyhole Key? Ah, yeah, well, tales say that the pirate king Cortez hid his hold of pirate booty there. Oh, bitches. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek its treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keyhole Key. But that will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the seven seas. What is that you are saying? You're also looking for a treasure here in Rogueport? What such craziness? There isn't such a thing in this dull unpit of a town. You cannot be believing some stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spoos out. No. Now what madness can bust from your mouth? You have a treasure map. Well, hand it over. I mean, show me. You're having a joke on me. This map leads to Keyhole Key. You swine, you here to steal my treasure from under me, you awful man. No. Well, now I'm confused. You're looking for these things on the crystal stars. But now that I am thinking, a starship shone was said in the being Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I should sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be. Ah, stop such talk, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before suggests. This must be a fate after work. Flavio shall go with you to Keyhole Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that? Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no sheep? You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as the interpreter later, yes? And you will be captain. Aren't those considered to be the same thing? No. Ah, danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Ho, ho, ho. I forgot to add that to it. Damn it. Alright. Now we're gonna head over. We're gonna head all the way over to that little area. And now, head to the harbor. Here's the ship, and you... oh, yes, I'm gonna be filthy rich. I can't have to wait to leave port. Okay, I'm calling him Tim, or NCS. I have my reasons why. You'll see later. And why? Who the hell are you? Oh, please, your acquaintances. Buh. You look suspicious, fucker. Anyways, Dr. Flavio. Oh, yes, so it is you, huh? Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. Feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She's such a fine vessel, no? She is the Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. the royal majesty of her Buhel, the pomp and circumstance. None can compare to her. Ah, but behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she's not just a beauty, she's a savage beast on the water, topped among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes, did you speak? Yes, of course. The problem just has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavia, and she bewitches me. Ah, yes, very well. Here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked in helmsmen. They steer ships, you know. Here's the real problem. The waters around Keyhole Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is, how do you say, a pico. Oi, Flavio. Hold you be talking there, sir? If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Patch. What, you can solve our problem? Spit it out already. Well, sir, I heard talk of a a legendary sailor in the Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Amber Bobbery. A salty old sea dog, by all accounts. But he is said to have the helmsman touch, sir. He can make the ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't no show I've seen it on the seas of late. Bust boom! Problem solved! Let's scout out this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. As it is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints? Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, aye. Sounds fair. I'm aboard. Good plan. Sure thing. Then it is decided. You must go find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Alright, so basically, we have to go find ourselves Bobbery. However, you cannot find him anywhere. How do I mean? Some people will probably be wondering. You go to the west side. Actually, I need to come over here anyway. For actually a good reason. Because, if you look in here, there's no one here. But if I go down here... If I go down here... Shine Sprite! And that's just it. And what the hell is a Koopa doing here? But anyways, that's not the point. That is not the point at all. My point is this. He's not anywhere. Hell, if you even look on the east side, he's not there. Except for that door that was locked. You know. This one that's right here. Here's how you get to it. You come across this. Hop up. I think I already got this one. Yep, I did. And since I got that new ability, we can do this. Go on in! What do you blokes want? Before we do anything, another Shine Sprite! Ha! Anyways, let's talk to Bobbery. You think out with Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Take yourself somewhere else. Now, away with you. You're the only bomb here. You think out with Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Now take yourself somewhere else. Okay, so... It doesn't make sense, because that's a bomb. He has a anchor on him. And yet, he's not there. It's sad. But, let's talk to the pub guy. Because if you can't find him, you have to go to the pub. Albert Bobbery? Yeah, I knew him. You know that house that's past the eastern wall? Part of it? That's his. But I think you and he are better off if you will just let him be. Okay, so... talk to him. You have to go all the way back. Since he opened the door for you, you have to keep talking to him. Robbery? I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. Now, if you please. Drop the act, Superstash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. What poppycock. Tell me, what do you want with me if I was just chop? You say your ship needs a navigator, but you need me to do the job, huh? So sorry, but you have to look somewhere else. I shall set the seas upon the seas nevermore. But that's just not cool. You just want to see me beg or something? That it? You have to come along. Only you could get a key. Awfully sorry, boy. But when I say no, I mean no. And we can't get him along. What's the next move, Chief? That's all they do is going nowhere fast. What's his beef with the ocean? This is what I want to know. But here's the thing that kind of gets me sad. It's hearing his story. In order to find his story, you go back to the pub. Yes, I'm calling this area a pub, not an inn. Let's talk to the pub keeper. You say Bobbery won't go to sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want him out an expedition to Kiel Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors will meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. Why? The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, so I'll tell you to you. Well, only if you really want to. I can take it. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so when he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good, for a time. When all good things can last, it was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus? A passing cold? No one knew. But it soon turned serious. Bobbery, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone to the sea since. Gee, what a downer. I guess that was a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You all know his tale now. Tell me, do you really want him to return to the sea? Well, we have no choice. He is a good one. Very well, I understand. If you are that determined, then I'll give you this. An old letter. The letter Scarlet wrote to Bobbery on her deathbed. On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I do not know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my lover should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him, so he might hear my voice. It was her last request. But when I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery. Okay, so I think Podley was a friend to Bobbery and Scarlet, and he couldn't get the letter. I can understand his pain. If someone else's wife died, I wouldn't make his misery worse. I would be too scared to. It's a sad thing. This whole entire game can be quite good, and then sometimes can be sad. But it's not like Mother 3, though. Mother 3 is just horribly sad. Here's Bobbery. What? but I Blabberton's beard, not you again. Now, how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now, away with you! Dude. Pardon? What do you say? For me? What? Scarlet! This is Scarlet's handwriting! Scarlet, my love. My love, if you are reading this letter, then I'm no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you are reading this, I must have passed away while you were out at sea. I can only assume that you blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you have given me more than life's time worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg you that you remember that time, like love, is a tide. You are the one with the sea, as you were one with me. Do not lose both your life's loves. Time, like a tide. Time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, and you are one with me. 1,000 pardons. Mind if I be alone for a moment, please? Yes, love. I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet. I love you still. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for Kiel Key.
Oh, yeah.
If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. So, now we get Albert Bobbery. He doesn't join the party, but he finally comes with us as a navigator. The ship's in the harbor, I must inspect it before we leave. I shall meet you there. So this episode was I don't know. This is the sad episode. I don't know. It's sad, and at the same time, I can believe, like, if love like that has happened, then I don't know. So I'll stop it here. I can't believe that part 30 is the sad episode. Even though in my original Paper Mario Let's Play, I was at chapter 6. But I will stop it here. Next time on Let's Play Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, we'll head off to Kiel Key. Hopefully it won't be as sad as it was this time. So until we meet again, this is the Amishman, keep Amishing one and all. So goodbye, farewell, adieu. But most importantly is I'll see you in the next episode. So, ta-ta!